Hi Pisces, welcome to your general monthly reading for January of 2021. I hope this video finds you well. We're just going to jump right into your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take whatever goes, whatever resonates. I usually read for money, career, love, whatever kind of pops up, it's going to come out and I'll access it then. I'm more intuitive with my reading, so I can sometimes see a card, and even if it has that meaning and stuff, I might see something completely different in it or within that moment, and I just kind of trust and go with it. Usually it makes sense later. So, Spirit, what are the overall energies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2021? Five of Swords. Overall theme of the reading could be a little bit of some sort of confliction. Maybe you've got some battles going on. You could be facing some challenges right now, just mentally having problems with other people not seeing your way right now. Interesting energy. All right, for starters, right here at the top of the row, in your past position, we have the Two of Cups. You could have found somebody recently or in the recent past that you offered up a cup of love to. You guys are very harmonious. This connection is amazing. I'm sensing met somebody that you feel has a force within inside your heart, somebody that you can just kind of share everything with, somebody that just kind of naturally balances you out. And Pisces, I know 100% that you need that balance. Your energy is very mutable, so you usually can adapt and flow into whatever, but I can definitely see that this unionship has recently brought on some positive change, because right underneath the Two of Cups, we have the Chariot, which is movement forward. The Chariot, usually that means you're taking the reins to your own life. Maybe at this point too, you also have somebody helping to guide you, since the Two of Cups is right over present, and that's crowning energy. Excuse me. And maybe this person is naturally moving forward with you because the Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom, and that's showing hard work. So maybe this relationship, it's moved forward a little bit quickly, and now it's taken a little bit more refining. You're taking a little bit of depth, moving more into that relationship. It could also be a little bit more of you finding a little bit more creative balance to transitioning into something that you're working a little bit more hard for now as well. And that's the current energy that you've moving into the present, just recently from. The first card we have in the middle position for your present space is the Hierophant, card of beliefs, card of religion, card of what you find that you have value in, what you I say it every single time. It's a belief system, so it's what you find principle-wise is of value to you, what you source out, what you want to gain intellectually and pursue and have in your heart, have in your passions. Underneath that, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a little bit of a start of a new idea. Right here, they're standing on this kind of hill looking down. They've got their sword ready to wield. I could see you kind of taking action. Maybe your belief system has got you having new ideas or new ideals in general. Something that you're becoming a little bit more clear on too, because right underneath that we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is usually a card of friendship, of harmony. It's got the cheers energy to it, so it's toast to that. You've gained something great from this. So I would say within this whole row right here, I kind of see the energy of your belief system kind of taking up a new expansive process. Sorry, I'm opening my window because I'm hot. Very, very warm right now. You're feeling very, very warmed out by this belief too, because the fact that I just randomly started getting warm very fast. These ideas and these new ways of believing could have just naturally just came in so quick. it is the start of that as well. The Three of Cups promises a little bit of a better time as well, and that's like a closing number 2, because the numbers 1 through 3, they start at the beginning, and then 3 is kind of like that little bit of ending structure before we dip back into 4 through 10. So maybe within yourself, within this belief system, we've now kind of reached a little bit of a place where you're connecting with people in a different way, because from the 8 of Pentacles shows hard work at the bottom of the row, and then we've got the 3 of Cups, and then we've got the 10 of Cups. So wherever you're leaning towards, it's a little bit more in your outcome going to be more fulfillment, more having your cups full, and like that shows 3 people already toasting those cups, you know. So I think maybe you're also aligning with people right now that you find value in as well. You know, these are people that are rushing in a little bit more. They have good ideas, they have good mindsets and whatnot as well, and y'all kind of all share that within one sense. Maybe you guys are having some problems communicating right now too, in general with this Page of Swords, maybe between somebody. Maybe you're having a little bit of confliction issues with a Taurus. You know, it could be a partner, it could be a friend, whoever that Taurus is in your life. Page of Swords, you know, starts the process of saying things clear, because once we get into the heavier suit of swords with the king and the queen, they kind of speak their truth 100%. So maybe some things also were like not fully said, and you used to have a little something great with that person. But the people that you're aligning a little bit more with now, you know, are the people that you're supposed to be with. And then moving into the future position, we have the Queen of Wands, the social butterfly card. She is a creative force. She has all this passion, just like literally ready to dispose and give to the world at full exposure rate. She's got all these sunflowers right behind her. She's all dressed in yellow and like honestly a golden color. So you can tell that she's very, very seated in her power and in her creativity. Yellow is the color of joy, of harmony. She's got this cat down here. If a few of you are into paganism or anything that symbolizes a familiar of cat, we got this energy of something looking out and over for you as well. I've picked up on that because right here we've got a lot of energy of, I'll go into that in a second actually. We've got a lot of energy of just like taking charge, being a creative force. A lot of people might be seeking creativity within you, but maybe you're flourishing with it as well, because in your future position right after the Queen of Wands comes the Emperor, and that's a little bit more authoritative figure, but that's also just as much sitting in the power and being creatively passionate, having everything at your disclosure right before you. You know, when you have your mindset on something, especially with Queen of Wands, this could also be an Aries for you, for some of you, because double Aries energy is here. The Queen of Wands, I usually read that as Aries, and then the Emperor is Aries zodiac card. So we could have some Aries lining up, and that also links with fulfillment. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there now, that you might have a little Aries coming into your life. Or I've been dealing with an Aries. But what I can see between the Queen of Wands and the Emperor is there's two energies here, masculine and feminine, but at the same time this feminine energy is completely different from what this Emperor is. Maybe what you're seeking stability in, both of them are seated. They're both really, really grounded. The only difference is he has a little bit more fire behind him, a little bit more hot energy, whereas back here it's still a little cool, which is perfect for you, Pisces. So maybe right now we need to step into a little bit more authoritative place. Maybe people are trying to like pull into your creativity too much, and you're like getting lacked down because of that. Just because the Emperor can be a little restrictive sometimes, or he can be a little bossy attitude. I don't necessarily 100%, that message just for some of you. For most of you, I really do see abundance coming in here. I see you aligning with everything creatively and passionately that's like driving you. Especially with the fact that the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor are in alignment with each other. That shows the ideas coming in and movement forward, and movement to like a place where you're like just seated that much more in power. I guess the message now I'm kind of picking up is Queen of Wands to Emperor. Queen of Wands, that social butterfly, she knows how to source out all her information and stuff, and that's going to land you in the hot spot. There's your message. That's exactly what I was trying to get at, what I was trying to pull with those two energies together, because I'm not seeing two separate forces here. There is a lot of Aries energy here, but Aries is also the sign of impulse. So they're also like level-headed in their brain. They think of things really well. They have that tunnel vision sense as well. And I mean, you're heading straight like in the end result to the 10 of Cups, which is overall fulfillment, happy times. On this picture, we have like a family here that's sitting at their house. They're staring at a rainbow. You know, obviously they don't see these cups. Them cups are within themselves. Once again, I'm clearing up with my throat, and I'm getting with this being in the middle, that some of you might have just recently cleared up some stuff, or there is some stuff that you need to kind of clear up with this within the social groups, maybe within the overall theme. And this Two of Cups energy right from that past, moving out of that and into that present for us. Maybe there's still some things that were left unsaid that need to be said. I'm a Taurus, so like I'm governed by my throat chakra. My throat does irritate me randomly, but it hasn't bothered me at all today, and I'm getting randomly choked up. My other two readings I really didn't get like that. So I'm hearing that you guys might need to have some clear communication with the fact that we've got the Page of Swords, and it's in a diagonal right up to the Queen of Wands. It's showing some hard work, some like hard times, maybe some hard things to be said. And there's a lot of forceful, heavy energy here, but it's very fiery, which is interesting for a Pisces. All right, we're going to go through and clarify some of these and get a little bit more into this. Spirit, can you please clarify this Two of Cups for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2021? What is this Two of Cups that they've just moved out of recently? What is this unionship? King of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you might really actually be dealing with a Taurus in some way or some sort of earth sign in general. King of Pentacles is feeling completely stable and secure. Being paired with the Two of Cups, I think that you might have found somebody that makes you feel like you have this interesting sense of home, this very secure, stable, just like foundational energy. You feel like you can build anything with them. That's beautiful energy. I love the King of Pentacles. Like, honestly, anytime I see that as a Taurus, I'm like, oh, abundance. Like, I got that abundance coming in. I got everything that I need. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups just fell out. I got everything I need. That is awesome. With you guys, you have everything you need right now. Clarified by this row, that is double time. I'm seeing 2-2. A lot of you might be seeing twos here lately. In general, the two of you are a force to be reckoned with. You guys are setting and making moves. I'm going to take that. Sadly it was those three swords. Let's move on to the Chariot. Can we please get a clarifying card for the Chariot? Ace of Cups. So this movement forward has brought you to a place where your cup is just overflowing. Ace of Cups, I like to think that is the old adage of like two hearts is one. This is another energy in this this past position where it's led you to your present, where, you know, you've done work in the past that's helped you feel emotionally fulfilled, and it's leading you towards overall fulfillment. You've done whatever this little cleanup energy is. I'm sensing cleanup energy because now everything's just pouring out of you. You're finding your finances, your abundance, your home life, and your structures becoming a little bit more intact. With that Ace of Cups over the top of the Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer in that energy as well in the past. Some of you may be dating or married to a Cancer as well. Can we clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please? I'm glad cards are coming out. My last video for Aquarius, they were stubborn. But for the Eight of Pentacles, we have clarified by Judgment. Wake up, you know, in this card, Judgment. We've got trumpets being blared from the angels of the heavens. They're literally shouting at all these people and they're rejoicing. And I would say that your hard work is paying off. And Spirit is telling you that 100%. With the Eight of Pentacles, we usually like fine tune things. So maybe a lot of your spiritual sources and like, or this connection in general, since this row is all about like, seems to be love and movement forward towards that and a little bit of hard work and refining things. Maybe a lot of you have just really truly woken up to what you want in your relationships, or, you know, or have found somebody that's woken up this relationship with you that's leading you towards this more abundant lifestyle, this more, you know, I don't know. I'm seeing that also with the fact that I'm about to clarify the Hierophant. I'm also seeing that they've helped you access a higher mind and a better belief system. Maybe they're starting to believe what you believe as well. Like I said, two hearts is one. A force to be reckoned with is here. Spirit, can we clarify the Hierophant? The Moon. So that's your card, Pisces. The Moon is usually about secrets and illusions, something coming to light, something not quite seen or heard yet, and that's over the Hierophant. So I definitely do think that like something just recently came to light that kind of obstructed your belief system in a way, or made you just believe things even more. Maybe this love, because of this top row, we go from the Two of Cups to the Hierophant to the Queen of Wands. Maybe this person has you literally just like feeling butterflies, and y'all's belief system, y'all's values line up. Y'all have traditional values, and you guys can kind of like connect on a different wavelength and maybe get out there and have a public image together as well, since there is the Queen and the Emperor here together. We'll get one more clarifying card for the Hierophant and the Moon. Spirit, let's clarify the Moon card on top of the Hierophant, please. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Yep. You are in your comforts now. This is a very comfortable situation. This is making you feel really, really good. You can hear nothing but birds singing, and you're like surrounded by beauty, and like you can take really long, deep breaths. You don't have to feel like there's tension or tightness. I feel like some of you might have been in the past before this like relationship came in, maybe felt a little like guarded, like you had to keep your shoulders up all the time and like on edge, like what's gonna happen next. But now everything's just like flowing and like beautiful for you, because I mean, look at this bitch. Like seriously, she's just walking through her garden, got her robes on, she ain't got a care in the world. That sun's blaring in the background. Beautiful energy. I think what's come to light is your comforts and where you find your comforts at. Spirit, can we clarify this Page of Swords? Four of Pentacles. So like I was saying earlier with the Page of Swords, clear communication, maybe having clear communication between people and stuff like that. But now with the Four of Pentacles, maybe we're holding on too tightly a little bit to something. Maybe you need to be communicating a little bit more about your finances or something like that too, because we do have some Pentacle energy starting to show up within this present reading or present row. I'm gonna pull one more clarifying card. What is this Four of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? The Hierophant, again. So Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Page. I'm hearing I need one more card. Believing that you had to hold on too tightly and you didn't have to. Spirit, what's this Four of Pentacles and Hierophant? Four of Swords. So we got another four with a five. Regardless, we got 4 here. Four is foundations and structure. The card of the Four of Swords is actually like retreat and introspection, solitude, kind of going within to like be able to find those answers and stuff like that. With this being a card of communication as well, maybe you're holding on too tightly to something that you believed in a little bit too much, and maybe it wasn't quite so true. And maybe that's, you know, what's led you to your new friend group and stuff like that. Maybe this person wasn't as promising as you once thought. And you're just finding out these things, and now you can kind of like rest off and be easy. We're going to clarify this Three of Cups and see where this like ended up and where this is heading for your present energy before you move into your future. Spirit, what's this Three of Cups for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Six of Wands, victory, success. You're moving forward. You got everything that you need. You got, this also could be like a little bit movement forward with business opportunity. We've got two types of moving forward here. Now this one's a little bit more passionate, but I see you moving forward with like literally all you need. I've said it like a couple of times within this reading, within the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of teamwork as well, and that popped into my head. But the Three of Cups, we've got, like I said, these three women here, or these three people. And now that you're starting to like gain recognition and success because of what you have aligned with, because of your belief system, and because of everything that's kind of pulled you out of your comforts into your comforts. Things have been said, things have been done, and now we've kind of closed up some energy, and we can be a little bit more happy with what we got, with what we're heading towards now. We feel like anything in the future is going to be easily obtained. We've got creative force on our side. We've got heavy passion. You know, that's beautiful energy. Spirit, can we clarify the Queen of Wands, please? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Two of Wands. So Queen of Wands, like I said, social butterfly. She kind of sits in her thing. She knows she's able to like give people advice if they want it creatively. She's also very creative herself. Maybe right now what the force with the Two of Cups is leading with the Two of Wands, maybe y'all are about to embark on something kind of together, something that's going to like take you a little bit, like maybe not to a new place, but I don't know. This guy is looking out on what he needs. She's also looking this way in this deck, and he's kind of looking this way. So maybe right in this current space, also in the future, y'all might not necessarily be looking at each other. Y'all are going to be looking forward together. I'm getting that message right now. That might resonate for some of you. I'm going to pull another clarifying card for this Two of Wands. Queen of Wands and Two of Wands for Pisces. Future position. Three of Pentacles. I just said it a minute ago with the other area accidentally. Teamwork and stuff like that. It's going to take teamwork. You guys are working hard, maybe sourcing out some other people and stuff like that, or maybe all coming together with all your creativity as one, because we have the Three of Cups and now we have the clarified Three of this. And this is like sourcing out people. If you want to build something, you have to go find an architect first or whatever to help like draw up this map plan so that you can do this and this. So I definitely see you sourcing out and looking for new people to help kind of maybe join your group, so that way your creative force is that much stronger. And all of this is emotionally played. Like, and if anything, you might not even be looking out for new people. You might just be like taking the people that you have now along for this ride, and now y'all are starting to kind of like gain things together, look out on the world in a different way. Because honestly, this Two of Wands is holding the world in his hand, and he's kind of looking out. He's got one of his wands down, but one kind of at the ready. And I think of that as the go for it kind of energy, like taking a leap towards something, and not necessarily a leap of faith, but definitely like getting ready to start something. Because when we go to the Three of Wands, we've got manifestation, and we've got self-expression, showing the world what you can do. So maybe all of these people are coming together in your life so that way you can finally show the world what you're able to do, Pisces. Let's clarify this Emperor card. Spirit, can you please clarify the Emperor for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Bit too many. I'm not gonna take those. Seems like this Emperor is a little bit stubborn, so he might come into, and now I'm looking at him in a different way. You see how he's kind of side-eyeing? He's like, Somebody's being stubborn here in the future. Maybe part of that is you. Maybe you're not sourcing out the right people or looking at the right things right now, Pisces. Not, then take that as you will. Might be some group of you. Some of you were stubborn. Some of you might be like a Taurus with an Aries moon. Pisces Venus. What is this Emperor for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Three of Swords. I kind of wanted to wobble right on out. I'm just choosing to pull it. Pain, heartbreak, a little bit of loss and sadness. Let's get another clarifying card. Clarify this Three of Swords with the Emperor. I'm hearing hurt attitude. Somebody got butt hurt. Knight of Pentacles. Slow movement forward. We get one more clarifying card. The Empress is flipped up in here and stuff like that. Might have been dealing with a Taurus as well, as this is like, or a Libra. Empress can be Libra energy. Overall, it's all Venusian energy regardless. Let's pull these up together. So we got the Emperor, Three of Swords, Queen, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. This is the embodiment of self and stuff like that. These are both sitting on the throne, two completely opposite energies. This one's masculine, this one's feminine. And this is moving forward onto something. What? Three of Swords has me a little confused. Like, I know I said, like, we got this bossy attitude, we got this person, somebody's a little bit butthurt, and maybe that person, because they were butthurt, no, I'm actually hearing somebody left a group. Somebody left something, or you will be leaving something. Not somebody left something, something is being left behind, but it's something that caused heartbreak and sadness. And it could be, like I said, an Aries for some of you. Maybe in the future you're going to be dealing with a little bit of Aries energy. We also have the ending, beginning of January, or somewhere in the middle of January. I can't remember the exact date. We have Aries, Mars in Aries. Mars will be leaving and entering into Taurus. And Mars has been with Aries since June of 2020. So, and then it hit retrograde around October or September, and it was there for a couple months, and then it got back on track. So now we're like very, very direct with that energy. And I'm seeing like now that like maybe something has kind of come up, and with that closing energy of Aries, and Mars, maybe that's kind of swiped out this new thing, and now that's a new approach to some sort of, this is flipped over too. There's a couple of cards actually flipped up in here. I'm not going to take these ones because they're all flipped up. But the card that was flipped up in here in the middle is the Scorpio card. So I think there's an end to something here. There's definitely that painful heartbreak and stuff like that, and some slow moving forward. It is going towards that Empress, but it's definitely a rebirth energy. So maybe within the, like from the literal flames, like something else is reborn. Maybe some old destructive things, or maybe in the future some destructive tendencies need to go, and you're making slow movements toward that to get a little bit more from that fiery energy and into that Empress energy. Like I said, you could be dealing with a almost said Leo, and Aries in general, just because it is the card of the Emperor. Still a little confused by that energy. Overall, he's not making much sense to me today. I'm going to pull an extra row card for him to gain further clarification, but for right now, I'm going to clarify this Ten of Cups. Justice. The Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. To reach fulfillment, I'm assuming that there's some kind of offer here to kind of clear up and rectify something that's kind of helping make this little Aries sense. I do sense somebody got a little bit hurt in this situation, or is going to get hurt by something, because there is pain and sadness here within this overall energy, but it does show slow movement forward to being a little bit more comfortable and happy, loved, and all that good stuff. So maybe there's some clearing energy with some fire here that kind of just needs to go and start making steps towards this Venusian energy and out of those flames. Step out of the flames. If somebody's making you too hot, I got hot in the beginning of the video and I had to open my window. I swear I cannot talk today. I had to open up my window because I started getting really warm. And right now, as I'm saying that, my legs are starting to warm up and I'm wearing shorts. So yeah, rectify a situation, clean up something in the future, or like, honestly, I'm hearing don't let it happen again as well, because of the fact that the Three of Swords is present here, but death is also here as well. So that's like transformation into that time, going from literally one end of the spectrum, sadness, to like love, or using love, maybe dealing and leading from your heart space and letting that be where your passion like lies transformatively going forward. Definitely got some clearing things. There's a little bit more balance that's coming into the life too, with this being in position with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is at the beginning of the reading. I just looked over that a minute ago. Let's clarify this a little bit further. We got the Eight of, more hard work. The beginning of this row starts with the Eight of Pentacles and then moves over to the Ten of Cups, and we've got more hard work, more clearing and stuff like that. So in the future, I definitely see you guys clearing out some more energy. There's going to be a little bit of something conflicted, maybe somebody that you've got to deal with that's an authoritative figure, somebody that maybe like seems a little bit more like they've got that Empress energy, their sweetheart and all this other stuff, but really they can be a little bit like too much to handle sometimes. And I feel like you're going to transform past that, because they're kind of stuck. Honestly, I'm seeing that now. Like, not only is the Knight of Pentacles a little slow moving, sometimes he can represent a little stagnant energy when he's in reverse, but with these cards kind of be thrown here and the sadness is right there, I could sense that somebody is just a little bit like taking too much time to kind of get where they want to go. But it is going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit more work and a little bit more time getting there. I'm going to go back through here and pull one more card for the Emperor, get some overall energy for that. Oh, we had a card, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Spirit stepping in to handle whatever the situation is. So rest assured, no matter what I've kind of said about this Emperor, I'm just as kind of like, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a headache from that. Emperor's Aries, like I said, so that deals with the head. The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune overall big card now instead of just the mini, clarifying that. I think Spirit, if this opportunity comes in and you've got some challenges and you face some things or some problems with authority and whatnot, or that whoever this figure is, Spirit's gonna like have you guided. Like, the wheel is turning for you and it's turning in your favor. So whatever happens from that is gonna lead to you being more balanced, you knowing that what you've done is refined yourself, because now you've got everything you need. I think that's beautiful energy. All right, Pisces, let's pull you a little affirmation card real quick with this butterfly deck that I have. First card out says, my patience is being rewarded, my turn will come. The more I trust in life, the better things turn out. Saw that, wanted to read that too. I think that's good. Patience. I'm hearing that so much. This Emperor energy, this is going to be something that's going to come up in January. that is going to be very, very interesting. And with patience, this is the card of patience and stuff like that. So maybe just be a little bit patient with somebody. If they're a little sad, or maybe somebody's getting depressed and stuff like that, and they should be feeling this energy. Maybe that's you, Pisces. You know, maybe like just go within and like start to transform yourself, because we do have right before that clear communication with that Page of Swords, a little bit more clear, starting to become clear, but it's also introspective with, over top of that, having this card right here. I definitely see that y'all need to take some time, like being a little bit more patient, maybe like alchemizing emotions, feelings. Maybe you get impulsively fiery too quick. And like I said, you know, there's also that soft side. Pisces is a very, very soft side, but maybe some of you have fire in your chart in some kind of strong way, and you're trying to balance out those two emotions. That's what I'm getting for you. So I hope this video resonates, and like, subscribe, and share. Click the alert notifications so that way you can get your next month's general reading. And I will see you next time, Pisces. Bye.